There are games you play, there are games you remember, and then there are games that rewrite what you thought video games could be. Elden Ring didn't just raise a bar, it erased the bar entirely and drew a new one in the ashes of its fallen demigods. Today we're diving into Elden Ring, its world, its philosophy, its brutality, its beauty, and why, from the moment you touch the grass outside the stranded graveyard, this game earns a place among the giants. The game relies entirely on your eyes, your instincts, and your hunger to explore. The Lands Between feels like a place that existed long before you, and will continue long after you, fail or succeed. Every ruin feels lived in, every scar on the land has history. Every corpse, every broken statue, every grotesque creature is a reminder of a world long past redemption. This isn't content, it's world building you walk through. Elden Ring pulls off something incredibly rare. It gives you full freedom without dumping you into chaos. If Margit destroys you, the game doesn't yell, "Get better." It just quietly lets you leave. Explore, level up, find a new weapon, try a new region, fight a completely different boss. There's no shame in your failures, no punishment for you choosing a weird route, no penalties for ignoring the main path. Instead, Elden Ring tells you, your story begins wherever you decide to stand your ground. The game supports every playstyle, pure melee, go for it, spell spammer, totally valid, bleed build, join the club, faith lightning, moon sorcery, status effects, colossal weapons. There are countless ways to conquer its challenges. And the most brilliant part, your journey is not my journey, and that's the magic. Two players can talk about Elden Ring and realize they played two completely different games. Elden Ring's combat is the culmination of everything From Software has learned across Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1 through 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro, but instead of simply combining systems, they distilled them. The result is combat that rewards patience or aggression, caution or creativity. The mechanics expand the classic Souls formula. Jump attacks allow burst damage and stagger strategies, guard counters reward defensive players, mounted combat adds hit and run gameplay, power stancing returns, empowering dual wield enthusiasts. Spirit Ashes let you bring allies without breaking the game. Weapon arts give every weapon a personality. Every encounter, whether a mini-boss or a field enemy, feels handcrafted. The game is challenging, absolutely, but it's never cheap, and when you die, it's usually because you misread a pattern, got greedy, or simply made a miscalculation. Elden Ring doesn't lie to you, it doesn't hide the rules, it doesn't fake difficulty through artificial stats. It simply asks, will you learn from this? That feeling is pure adrenaline earned, not gifted. From Software is a master of memorable bosses, and Elden Ring is their crown jewel. Each boss is a dramatic set piece backed by impeccable storytelling. Each encounter feels mythological. From second phases to choir-heavy soundtracks, every boss is a test of not just skill, but understanding. Bosses are the punctuation marks of the Lands Between. Your journey is the sentence, and every victory is a new chapter. This is where George R.R. Martin's influence shines, not in dialogue, but in myth-making. The history of the Lands Between is tangled, tragic, and vast. The Greater Will's influence, Queen Marika's rebellion against destiny, the demigods fractured by ambitions. A cosmic struggle between order, chaos, rot, and fate. Elden Ring's lore isn't spoon-fed, you uncover it in fragments. Item descriptions, ambiguous NPC conversations, cryptic environmental clues, repeated motifs and symbols. The more you explore, the more the world becomes a puzzle, begging to be reassembled. It makes every secret meaningful, every choice symbolic, every victory part of a larger tragedy. Elden Ring proves something radical. Players don't need hand-holding, they need interesting problems to solve. The game trusts your intelligence, it trusts your curiosity, it trusts that you'll connect patterns, learn systems, and carve your own journey. There's no long tutorial, no hours of forced onboarding, no exposition dump. You enter the Land Between with a sword, a flask, and the world around you, and somehow, that's more than enough. From Software's art direction is unmatched. Every region, Limgrave, Lernia, Caelid, Lindell, the mountaintops of the giants. The world isn't just pretty, it's emotionally designed. You feel these places, their loneliness, their grandeur, their history. Even enemy placement tells stories, even shadows hold secrets. This isn't world building, it's environmental storytelling at its strongest. Elden Ring didn't just win awards, it changed game development philosophy. Studios saw that players want to explore, want challenge, want mystery, and they want the freedom, not checkpoints and handholding. Players want worlds that respect their intelligence. You can already see its influence spreading. But matching Elden Ring is not about copying its map or difficulty, it's about understanding its heart. Give players trust, and they'll give you passion. Elden Ring is more than a game, it's an experience carved into memory. A world that doesn't just ask you to play it, but to survive it, understand it, and eventually conquer it. You begin tarnished, weak, aimless, another body thrown into fate, but you end a legend. Your story, your path, your version of the lands between, rise tarnished, and may your journey never truly end.